a $1,000 ante to each player, 3 and 6 blinds, shuffle up and deal.
I'm going to wait to look at my cards until it's my turn to act. This forces me to pay attention to my opponents, and it ensures that I don't give away any tells on my own hand.
And we're underway here. Chris Ferguson is a short stack. He's on the button. Harmony's first. She passes. Now to KW. Lets it go. Now to Bruce.
All right, fold it around to Bruce.
25,000.
Bruce opens it up for 25,000.
This raise could be a strong hand, or it might be a steal attempt. Might be trying to steal the blinds.
Now to Chris Ferguson. Passes. Now to Butch, our chip leader.
Raise.
Butch is going to re-raise the pot. Makes it 75,000. Action now to Phil Gordon.
Ace 10 of spades. This isn't a bad hand against a raise from an aggressive player like Bruce, but against a re-raise, this ace 10 is not looking so good. Here's why. Let's say Butch has ace king, ace queen, or ace jack. If the flop comes with an ace, we'd both have a pair of aces, but Butch's kicker would be higher than my kicker. In other words, his kicker would dominate mine. By the time I found this out, I would have lost a lot of chips. This is actually an easy fold.
Phil lets it go. Back to Bruce.
Let's do it.
And he calls 50,000 more. Calls. Here comes the flop. Flop is ace, queen, 4 with 2 hearts.
All right, there's the ace. I would have flopped top pair. If I was playing this hand, I'd have to bet out here. If I was dominated, one of these guys would speak up with a big raise.
Check.
Butch checks. Stuff to Bruce.
65,000.
65 is the bet.
All in.
Butch has moved all in.
All right, Mr. All-In has spoken up. How would I feel about my ace-10 right now against his all-in raise? I'd feel sick. If I'd played this dominated hand and bet the flop, there's no way I could call here and risk being eliminated from the tournament with only the top pair and a weak kicker. So, instead, I'd have to fold, and I would have wasted nearly 25% of my chip stack on this hand. Fortunately, I avoided wasting my chips by folding this dominated hand before the flop.
Take it.
And lets it go. Butch shows ace-jack.
Sir, I'll be more than glad to purchase.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Butch showing his cards here is a classic rookie blunder. I'm glad he did, though, because now I know for sure my ace-10 was dominated by his ace-jack. Trust me, I know how tempting it is to play dominated hands like aces with medium kickers, or even hands like king-jack, queen-jack, or king-9. These hands are very seductive when you've been dealt 10 junk hands in a row and you're dying to get into a pot and play some poker. Don't be seduced. Sit on your palms if you have to. You see, the trouble with dominated hands is that when you win with them, you usually win only a small pot. But when you lose with them, you often get clobbered because top pair is so hard to get away from. That's why dominated hands are called trap hands. They trap you into losing a lot of chips. I really want you to avoid making the mistake that cost me a bundle when I was learning this game. I really want you to avoid domination. How? If you think your hand could be dominated, fold before the flop.